My name is Daniel Bennis. I'm a producer, a nature and wildlife photographer, a musician, an outdoorsman, survivalist, and a professional pyrotechnician. I've started fires using nearly every conceivable method, but today I'm going to show you how to start a fire using a natural piece of flint and a piece of steel.
Alright, hello, this is Daniel Bennis, and I'm going to demonstrate starting a fire with a piece of flint, a piece of high carbon steel. This is an exact replica of one that would be a fire starter that would be used in the Civil War.
Any piece of high carbon steel will work, including an old axe head. On the Mohs scale, flint is much harder than steel and capable of shearing off high velocity filings that due to friction are white hot, oxidizing at over 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
And a bit of charred cloth. So here's my charred cloth. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this charred cloth right here. Charred cloth is nothing more than this white cloth that's been put inside of an airtight container such as this one and heated in a fire until all of the combustibles have outgassed, leaving nothing more than a thin charcoal piece of fabric. Catches a spark very, very easily. And right here is my little bird nest with some twigs around it. This is going to become a fire torch, if all goes well. One second.
Survival is all about being successful with what you have on hand. Success is all about good preparation and practice, practice, practice. Having all of your fire-making materials gathered and within reach before you start any fire is absolutely vital. And always gather at least 3 times the materials that you think you will need.
I need to be able to completely enclose the charred cloth once I get a spark going. And down here, since preparation is the most important aspect of making fire, I've got an entire little fire set up here. I've got a log, underneath that is grass, easily combustible, my tinder, and then it goes from there. There's smaller, thin pieces of wood, and then it goes up from there. And then from small to large. And my cell phone is squawking. So I'm going to set this right here. And hope that whoever's calling me understands that I don't want to talk to them. Now once this takes spark, I'll have very little time to work.
Because flint fractures conchoidally, it's the ideal material for creating sharp edges and cutting tools. What you can't see is that one tiny spark landed dead center on my charred cloth. Now I blow a steady stream of air, turning a tiny spark into a smoldering ember and trapping the heat inside the fire bundle.
And we have fire.
If you take care of a fire when it's little, it'll take care of you when it grows up. In a survival situation, the light and heat from a fire can provide you with safety, companionship, and psychological comfort. But there are far more important things like medical care, water, food, and shelter. Decide if a fire is necessary and can be maintained safely. Don't allow a careless fire to put the lives of many other creatures into a survival situation of their own. One of your greatest survival tools is simply telling a friend or loved one where you are going. Survival starts at home, when survival out there is the only option.
And there we go. This is Daniel Bennis, and that was a demonstration of starting fire with a piece of steel and a piece of flint. From Night Owl Productions, signing off. Close.
just got up.
Hello, honey. We just woke up.
No.
Are ants in there or what? I said to stick.
The big one doesn't scare the crap out of me at all when you throw it.
No. Edit.
No. That's all scary as hell.
It is scary. You win some? You lose
No, it was good, but it was one of the most intense first nights of camping.